Lots of wind up there this morning. Oh, did you?
Fucking. Can man try and get a YouTube clip or what, cuz? We're going to head to Equinox, however you pronounce it, in Brickell. Shout out Waz from the online program. He's one of the head coaches over in New York, and he's given us some guest passes to the one in Brickell, Miami. So myself, Chad, Gaffer, Sammy behind the camera are going to go get Wednesday's train programming, which is a little bit of upper body bodybuilding. No better place to do it than Equinox. Stay hydrated, kids. Hotel. We're in Equinox. Boys are signed in. We're going to get a little upper body pump session in. Sammy's been granted media access for the day. We're actually standing outside the women's change rooms right now with the camera, which is a bit dodgy. So we're going to change the lens. He's going to film some content in a bit. Pro tip, tighten the straps on your bag after you've just done a session. Good session. Big up Waz. Big up Lessons by Lisa, the yoga teacher, for stopping and saying hello. It's actually a very small world, so she went on our socials and was like, how do you pronounce your business name? And then she put two and two together. She had heard of Marchon through Waz. So yeah, thanks Waz.
There's someone in the gym, right, that came up to you?
There was someone in the gym that came up to me who just messaged me on Instagram about running and cycling affecting his gains. Yeah, it's good to go places and people recognise the icon. Marchon all over the world, baby. Session done, we're going to head down to Reebok CrossFit, meet up with the other boys. They're doing some proper training, not just pumping muscles. We're going to do a little sweat and then we're going to grab some food. Same shit, different day. Turn up a little bit, boss. Queen. Just all that and everything that you do. There's nowhere to hide. Don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms every day. Must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me.
Yo, what's up guys? We are 2 days out from Wodapalooza for our team event with the boys competing. So, just the last bits of preparation going in for the guys today. Now, to keep everything nice and switched on, we've come away from the load and we're really focusing on velocity, so the speed of movements. So the boys have got power cleans, 5 sets of 3 reps, treated as singles, just at 60% with a speed focus, and that speed's more about the output they're putting through the bar, not the turnover of the barbells setting up. So that's going to get them really, really ramped up, get some motor unit recruitment excitement, so that just means all their muscles are firing on all cylinders. They're then breaking off into some individual specific work, which is 5 sets of 2 split jerk for Mark at 50 to 60%. So Mark yesterday just had a little bit of a technical issue getting that barbell overhead. So the main focus today is his head going through his arms, so the barbell stacks over his central line of the body a little bit better. And it's just going to build confidence in his catch. So when he goes heavy, it's just a small adjustment, which allows him to finish in a nice, stable position when he catches. So he's got a 2-second pause in the catch first, and then he's just going into a regular single rep. Ryan's going to be taking one of the workouts, he's going to be taking the forefront of the pistols, which is 42 reps, so he's going to be focused on a little bit of speed work, a little bit of technique where balance and coordination comes into the equation. So he's just doing 30 seconds of fast pistols, rest 2 minutes, 3 to 4 sets. I said to him as a little bit of a cap, if he's hitting close to 20 reps, it's probably best just to do 3 sets just to keep the volume nice and low. And then me and Moz are going to be going through some handstand push-up cycling technique, how the knees may change position to promote a little bit more power when he's fatigued. And then the last little bit we've got is our 3 rounds. A little bit of sort of the nitty-gritty of hurting, but nothing too crazy that is going to make them fatigued for the weekend. So they've got 3 rounds. They're going to be doing 10 push press at 115 pounds, which is 52.5 kilos. They're then going into 12 to 15 chest to bar or toes to bar, depending on what they want to practice. And then an 18 calorie sub-maximal sprint on the bike, rest 5 to 6 minutes. Now, because we want to practice the cadence of the handstand push-ups as well, one of the athletes who decides to take the handstand push-ups as their work on the weekend will do 10 hang power cleans at that 115 bar, then go into 15 handstand push-ups focusing on that cadence, so we're not going from a press to a press and then finish on that bike. So this will just be a nice little piece just to get them into that digging down that central nervous system to hurt, but not enough to affect their weekend, more just ramp up their central nervous system.
Feeling good?
Yeah, really good. I mean, I'm super excited to watch these guys. The guys are super excited to hit the floor. It's just that nerves around floating around movement standards and what else is going to come up now. But what we have practiced, I think, is really solid. I mean, it's just going to be getting out there on the day and making sure we can stick to our game plan under the sort of the chaos of the sport. Where you guys going from?
I'll give you the opportunity to talk about something other than chicken, mate. How you feeling?
Chicken only. How am I feeling? We're good, mate. We're good. We're all feeling good.
In the city when the air is so thick and low pace, I love it to see everybody in short skirts, shorts and shades. I like it in the city when 2 worlds collide. You get the people and the government, everybody taking different sides.
Do a flash, we're just going to see how it feels tomorrow. Yeah, but
You'll do what you're told, right?
Why am I getting singled out?
yeah, we'll see how you feel. More than likely you will. Yeah, really good. So a lot of synchro stuff. So halfway through our session, they brought out a workout. So we just changed our last section to lots of in-sync wall balls, which are done at a heavier load, and then switched out our bike and shoulder to overhead for toaster bar, as well as heavy dumbbell snatches and lateral burpees over the dumbbell as well. So the main thing there we're looking for is just to make sure everyone's sort of adjusting their movements to be able to stay in sync. As an example, if we look at the toaster bar, everyone's going to sort of have their own rhythm for the toaster bar. So when you're moving in sync, what it may involve is just slight changes in how long the kip is to slow it down, or maybe speeding up the cadence of the kip as well. All the boys did really, really well. I think they just practiced a few little bits which maybe they don't usually practice, like dumbbell bench presses have just been released, and what else was released through that? And overhead walking lunges at a heavier load as well. So just making sure everything feels pretty sweet going into the weekend. So they'll have a flush later, and then a little bit of zone 1 recovery work tomorrow, just to promote a little bit of blood flow to any sore areas, and then hit the ground running on Friday.
Everyone feeling good?
Feeling good. It's about a mile, 12-minute drive, or if you're not driving, it is a 38-minute walk. Al's going to go buy some clothes he doesn't need. Hopefully Laura watches this and oh, mind out. Hopefully Laura watches this and he gets some shit for it. Lovely. Bloody lovely. That's my tan look. Strong.
Same colour as the tree.
Eh?
Got the same colour as the tree.
Take that. You need to give this guy a lick of paint.
It's very yellow, isn't it?
The citrus is no good. Have you got one in there? Sitting right over there. Like just fluff a drink inside.
Salad, coleslaw, the rest is coming right out.
Thank you.
Alright, long for them man, them still.